you take the fertile land, the easy route, the shortcut, or do you want the barren land to prove that you can work by the sweat of your brow? In Florida, a woman's driving along with her car with a baby. This is last week. Right? She hits a ditch, and waves came through the car, grabbed the baby. They have not seen the baby since. Now, who's doing that? The devil? So the devil controls the weather. When it's sunny on your picnic and y'all have a successful event, did the devil give you all a successful event? But here in this country here, they're all Christians. And they break their Christianity down into denominations. They're denominations. But they still say one nation under God. And they'll say it's not impossible to divide it, indivisible, they say. But when it comes to us, the Muslim family, we call ourselves Sunni or Shia or Bilalian or the 5% nation or the Israelite Hebrews or the Nation of Islam. We all want to be divided. The Christians, as ignorant as we consider them in their teachings, are able to live in one nation and call themselves Baptist, Pentecostal, Seventh-day Adventist, Jehovah's Witness, Catholic, multiple denominations of Catholics exist. Romans, Greeks, the Coptics. But when it comes to Muslims, because of ego, we can't live as one nation under Allah. We can't get in a room together. So a lot of traditions and customs, and I made sure that they knew every custom. We was the only community that wore veils, jalabias. We did everything it was, because if you're going to teach the people well, you got to submerge them in that knowledge. You follow that? Yeah. But that was not what they call right knowledge. That was called belief. Because while we were all submerged in Islam, it was all based on belief, not facts. Now we had to go back, and after we finished that, I taught them all about Christianity.
When you say belief, you mean faith also.
When I say belief, I mean to lie to Eve's children. Lie, Eve. Because it's a lie that the only difference between us and the Caucasian is the skin color. That is a scientific lie. We have different blood type. We have melanin, they don't have it. If we're the same, listen to me. Do you see that light up there? That sun? And then look down, you see this here? This here earth? You understand what I'm saying? We were created here, you say. I'm just saying you say it, because I know we came from the other side of the sun, but you want to say it. We were created here, in between that sun and this earth, right? And they say that some God force, whatever they want to call it, created us, human beings, whites, blacks, and everybody else, in between the sun and the earth, right? Does God make mistakes? No. So why can't white people live between the sun and earth without getting skin cancer?
I put the diamonds in South Africa and the gold in South Africa and Nigeria and the oil. That's why I did it. Because I am God, creator of heavens and the earth. And I want you to be the richest people on the planet. You hear me? So I've given you the best of everything. But I've also given you my heart. And that's going to make you extremely and carefully compassionate. You're going to open your arms up to any and everybody. And you're going to get stepped on. You're going to get walked on. But that's going to be a school for you in this short journey into becoming a perfect being. Carved ashlar, a cut stone. It's going to be in your making from a regular man to a better man. You have to have moral control, disciplines. You know, you got to just round yourself out and square yourself off. Get yourself in check, in other words.
Your new title as Imperial Grand Potentate. Can you tell me what it means to us as Nuwaubian people?
I wouldn't say it means anything as to Nuwaubian people per se, but in the Masonic world, after you finish traveling, if you can make the decision that you want to go over into the shrine and cross that desert, then you do that. If you want to stay there and climb higher and higher, then you'll take on different titles, you know, depending on what you do for the shrine.
and the people. I'm more concerned with the Afro Masonic lodges and the Afro Shrine, because there is a split in Freemasonry between the whites and the blacks. And they have the whites have blacks pledging to them, when in actuality the first Freemason was Nimrod, son of Cush, Ethiopian, and they should be getting their charters from us. So I'm barely here to set the record straight. And I think it's time for Freemasons, I think it's time for us to come forward, because we're getting a bad name because of things that Caucasian Masons are doing, like Albert Pike and Albert Mackey and them, with their books Moral Dogma, where they give praise to Lucifer. And now Freemasons worldwide are being thought of as satanic and all that. And I think it's time for us to step up and let people know what we're allowed to let them know about our fraternity, right? But to set the record straight. You know what I'm saying?